Looking tidy in possession here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Luis Suarez. Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Luis Suarez. There's the shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pinches it off him. Looking for the runner. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kaka. And it's Hullet. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's in plenty of space here. And here's Bale. Kaka. That is a brilliant interception. Vietnam are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That has not gone well. Vieira. Great chance! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He won't be happy with that one. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ernest. Hullet. Casemiro. Nesta. Oh, given away. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini calmly anticipates. Ernest. Maldini. Vieira. It's Hullet. And it's Bale. Kaka. And he's managed to get free. There's a no-nonsense tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nesta does well to get it back. Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This is promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes in for the header! It's in! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Casemiro. Nicely weighted ball. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Brilliantly cut out. Pass somewhat off target. Kaká. That is ended up in no man's land.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nedved. And it's Beckham. No way through. And here's Suarez. Great ball, and can he put it away? It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on...
There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Vietnam head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Substitution.
Here we go again then. That pass has been well intercepted. Good ball over the top. He's found a way through and Hullet! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Vietnam, decent hit! And he hits the net! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Vietnam are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and...
Oh, what's he done? Nesta. To Lam. Thuram. Sticks it away! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Maldini. Thuram. To Maldini. Lam. And it's Maldini. Lahm. Nesta.
The attendance for this
Casemiro.
match was 70,987.
To Lahm, and it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Thuram. Nesta. For Lahm. Maldini. And it's Lahm. That's Maldini. And it's Lahm. Maldini. Nedved. And here's Suarez. Lahm cuts out the pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pullet. Pullet! He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He's not got that quite right. Beckham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Danger averted for now. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's a pretty loose pass. That is a great ball. Kaka. Bale, very much a man of this moment.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Luis Suarez. Maldini with the clearance. Just 5 minutes left. Nedved producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And the ball is out of play. And it's Nedved. Law. Foot in. Law was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Big chance! One-on-one! Pullet is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Passes short and sharp. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Gone behind for a goal kick. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. That's been cut out, well played. Thuram completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
And that has been cleared. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nesta. And here's Van Basten. Rummenigge! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say both.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Bellingham. Quarter of an hour played. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Suarez. Now it's Van Basten. Still goalless. Picked out brilliantly. Pullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Van Basten. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Bale. Rummenigge. Now it's Van Basten. Pinches it off him. Pullet. And here's Suarez. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a quick one. And it's Luis Suarez. Great ball if he can get there. Rummenigge. Rummenigge is on his... Has a go! He scored! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Shot a goal!
Tries to get it clear. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Messi, and he was quick to react.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. And it's Bale. Hullet. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he was alert to it. That's really well manoeuvred.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Seedorf kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. And here's Bale. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's having a go. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now the finish! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vieira. Bale. Tries a shot! He's scored! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Vietnam come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Vietnam come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break. 2 goals.
Bale!
Oh, that was a half-decent effort. That is good alertness. And it's Hullet. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Luis Suarez. Not the most accurate pass. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, it's Nedved. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. Tonali. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vietnam finding their passes. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now there's a fine ball. Neymar.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Tonali. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Bale! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Schneider. That is ended up in no man's land. Maldini. Araujo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Luis Suarez. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tonali. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no joy this time. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Pedri. Now it's Messi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Now the finish! It's there! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand them...
He's had a shot! Hernandez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vietnam are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Bale. Oh, what a mistake!
Oh, really well played.
Face to face with the keeper. There's the hit! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ernest. And here's Suarez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Suarez. Schneider gets into some space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half.
Vietnam are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism,
And a quick
it could have been
reminder
3.
today, everybody, to make sure
Vietnam
to put any
in
litter
control
in the
at
bins
half-time,
provided.
2-0.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And we're off again. Tonali. And here's Suarez. Schneider. Bullet. Now it's Luis Suarez. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Ernest. Bullet. Driving forward. And here's Suarez. Bale. Pedri. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Bullet. Luis Suarez. Caicedo gets rid without sophistication. Bullet. And here's Suarez. Shapes to shoot! Hernandez is there, and he can get that clear. But it's Thuram. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That looks a good ball through. And he's straight offside. Vietnam in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Vieira.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
This match was 71,898.
Messi. That looks a cracking ball. So much time and... Decent hit!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Pedri. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Maldini did well to stay calm there.
Oh, that's brilliant from him, because he was so quick to read it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Schneider. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, super find. Luis Suarez! He's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Short changes him with that pass. That looks a good ball through. Thuram. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Luis Suarez. Look at the space here. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pull it. And it's Nedved. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And that would have won it.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Pedri is wide and looking to get onto this. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution.
Pull it. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's gone backwards.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Tonali. It's Bellingham. That has been cut short. Nedved. Pedri. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nedved. And here's Bale. He's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Now it's Nedved. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pirlo, the regular corner taker. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, super find. He's beaten the last man. Now it's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rummenigge is onto it in a flash. Oh, and he's through the middle. Can he put it away? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Suarez, I've always been a huge fan of, Peter. A complete forward of the modern era. I call him a hybrid between the traditional 9 and number 10. Drives and turns at people when there's little space. Loves to run in behind when there isn't. There's no one better than him at doing that.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Kaká ploughing. He's got the shot away! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Vietnam are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Goes in for the header! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rummenigge. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yeah. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He's having a good look here. And here's Bale. Nedved. That's good play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. Bellingham. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's really well manoeuvred.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's found a way through, and he's had it nicked away. And he's intervened well there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maldini powering forward here, and it's Pirlo. And here's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This great chance! In for the pieces! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's in on goal. Messi. Rummenigge. Kaká. And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Suarez. And that has sent him sprawling. Referee has just said play on. Pirlo has created one goal already. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Vietnam sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Here we go again. And it's Nedved. Floated through. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's another good win of the ball. Kaká. Nedved. Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. Nedved. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Nedved looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. Nedved. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pirlo. Vieira. That has been cut short. Bellingham. And here's Neymar. He is through here. Oh, well played. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's cut it out. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Nicely worked. Rummenigge. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. That is good strength. Pirlo.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Araujo gets across to intercept that. Pirlo. Played back in. Nedved tries a shot! Decent enough try. Messi succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vieira. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale. Nedved played out to the left flank. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is good alertness. Van Dijk.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Luis Suarez. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Pirlo, number 22, Kaká, number 17, Nedved.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 19, Gullit, number 11, Neymar.
And here's Shevchenko.
Number 10, Messi, number 32,
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Vieri, number 7, Suarez. Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam can consider themselves just about safe now. Now it's Bale. Mateus. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shevchenko. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And no, that was never going to make it. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, what a shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That was superb goalkeeping.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's two. Nedved! Oh, taken with style. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Chooses to go back. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Oh, super find. Now it's Hullet. He is through here, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Hullet. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that should get the job done.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale, short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira gets it away. Pass somewhat off target. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hullet. And here's Messi. Nedved. Hullet. Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He could be in here. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Bale. And he's cut it out. Vieira. Pull it. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Nedved. And here's Suarez. Bale. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Neymar. Pull it. Taken back almost at once. And it's Hullet. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Nedved. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. That's an excellent interception. Cleared away. Pull it. Oh, they could break here. That's a sharp pass.
2 added minutes has
He's
been
through
regained.
here. Nedved. Neymar! That is decidedly lacking. Araujo picks it up from the goal kick. Luis Suarez. Thuram. And the first 45 minutes are up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Bale. Just the keeper to beat! He's had a hit! Pull it. Nedved does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's been shifted off it. Pull it, bops him off it and wins back the ball. Thuram makes the interception. Played back in. Bale. There's the shot! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Nedved. Now it's Bale. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. It's Nedved! Cleared without complication.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he get it through? No luck with that dink over the top. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pull it. Oh, Red, nice interception. That has not gone well. And it's Hullet. Nedved. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Luis Suarez! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Hullet. Number 17, Nedved. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 6, Pirlo. Number 22,
Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Number 10, Messi. Substitution.
Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira gets over and intercepts. That is ended up in no man's land. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Spread it left. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Messi. And Messi! He should have put that one away.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Deftly away. Cruyff. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Now that's well seen too. Vietnam are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now it's Mbappe. Nice physical challenge.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Now the finish! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Zakaria with the clearance. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So off we go then. Araujo cuts out the pass. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar looking for the run. And here's Kante. Oh, he's in! Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Neymar. There's the hit! Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
And it's Neymar. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Nedved. That's a nicely measured pass. And he was quick to react. Vieira, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And that has been knocked clear. And the counter is on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Suarez. Nedved. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Hullet. And it's Messi. Bale just eases him off the ball. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the...
Pirlo.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nedved. Good ball over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. Now it's Bale. They get a throw in. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Nedved, and he's managed to get free. It's Nedved! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Pirlo. And here's Suarez. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Conte. Bale. Can he get it through? No way through, so back it comes. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Bale. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira charging forward, the ball at his feet. Showing good feet. Conte. Pirlo. And here's Hullet. Bale. Hullet. Oh, that is... Nedved!
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Nedved is in a really good position out wide. Conte. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
And we're underway again. So the first half brought no goals. Araujo cuts it out. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's played forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Nicely aimed pass. Conte. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Bale. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Neymar. That is a great pick out. And Hullet! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And they're Back on the ball again. Now it's Hullet. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maldini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's been picked out. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is out of play. Chance! And he's managed to get rid.
The attendance for this
Noticeable
match
change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Araujo moved on forwards. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Chance with a header! It's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. Nedved! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Bale. Now the finish! It's in!
Vietnam really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
To replace him is
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar gets across and deals with it. Kaká.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Conte. Number 7, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 16, Lam. Number 19.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Coming on the field is number 20.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? And it's Eto'o. Nedved. It's Nedved! That's the throw. Kaka. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Eto'o. Eto'o! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, I'd call...
And time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's going to be disappointed with that.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi, back with it, Luis Suarez! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lam. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fiddles it through. Now it's Messi. Up he goes! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Boca Juniors grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That is lovely. Vieira. Luis Suarez. Now it's Bale. Araujo makes the interception. Interesting ball. Rummenigge.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, that should get the job done. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a sharp pass. Pirlo engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Hullet. Nicely worked. Oh, well played, well played. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Ernest.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bale. Now it's Messi. And the shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Suarez. Ernest. Araujo, very much a man of this moment. Thuram. Lam. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge here. Can he finish? Goal! Boca Juniors! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Big chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Boca Juniors take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rummenigge. That has been cut short. Driving forward. Oh, he's found some space here. And nicely intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Señoras y señores, quería nombrar al miembro de nuestro club de fans que cumple años hoy.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Roberto Carlos. Moved on forwards. Rummenigge. Boca Juniors looking to pass their way through. Here's Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Lahm. Messi. There's the shot! Messi. Pull it. And it's Bale. He's away! Luis Suarez. Araujo. Rummenigge. To Lahm. Vieira. Now it's Pirlo. Messi. Looking for the runner. Climbs up big! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And yes, it's him again! It's starting to look like a done deal now. Thuram does really well there, strong defending. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge. And it's Pirlo. For Lahm. Pirlo. That's Vieira. Hernes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gullit cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing, because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Lahm. Hernes. And the pass is intercepted. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Gullit. And he welcomes it in. And he's face to face with the keeper. Great chance! Great football, shot and save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número
Boca
21.
Juniors with their first
Número
corner,
13.
the first in the game for either side,
Número
actually.
9. Messi. Número 5. Número 15. Entran. Número 7.
And now they can clear their lines.
Número 22.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Número 26. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Boca Juniors can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rummenigge. Oh, important interception. And he's there to get it away. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. And this is Bale! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Corner number 2 then. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Rummenigge. Lahm. Thuram. Pedri. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Bale.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Araujo spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Boca Juniors clearly now in lead preservation mode. Cruyff. He's got the shot away! He has done it! Over the hills and far away!
Se van a
No
jugar 2
catching
minutos de
them now!
compensación.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And it's been given away. Shapes to shoot! And with that, the final whistle. Vietnam illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Gullit. Pedri. Azar. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Passing nice and neat. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very good... Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Azar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Some resolute defending there. Ledvied gets his pass away. Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And they're quick to get it back. Vietnam are seeing a lot of them. Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Now the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pedri. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. Big header! Musiala! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's going to be disappointed with that. 30 minutes gone. Musiala! That is a brilliant interception. Pinches it off him. Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Hits one! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Musiala.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, played right into his path. He's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Vietnam really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. Footballing width usually identifies with...
Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Now it's Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Nedved. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, super ball! There's the hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Bullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And here's Neymar. In with a header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Can he get away here? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Vietnam come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Vietnam really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Nedved. Vietnam do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Pullet, who does have an assist to his name. Neymar. And here's Bale. Pedri. Musiala. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. He could be in here. Now it's Neymar. And the shot! No, not quite. Now it's Neymar. Still just a single goal between the sides. Real big chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Neymar. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pedri does really well there, he is strong. Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
11, Neymar.
Lewis, straight hits! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Vietnam find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Adams defending his corner stubbornly. Cristiano Ronaldo has a go! It's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's Luis Suarez! Sticks it away! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Vietnam blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Lewis Suarez, shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Thuram. Suarez looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. Oh, no joy this time. Nedved. Gnabry powering forward here.
There will
Pedri.
be 5 minutes
Now it's
added
Neymar.
time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Suarez. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. He is through here. He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Lam. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Figo. Oh, that's neat. Lam moves wide and looking to get onto this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Works it forward. Wriggles his way through.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's nice. And no, that was never going to make it.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rummenigge.
Bullet really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lam. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's through here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Out of play for a goal kick. Rijkaard makes the interception. Neymar is herring after that one. He's picked his way through. The fullback is in acres of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Gets his pass away. Tries a shot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Stood up well to him there. Yeah. Oh, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that has left him in a heap.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Schneider. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great position here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Neymar. Turns and goes back. And it's Hullet. Figo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. Schneider. And it's Roberto Carlos. Figo is onto it in a flash. Hullet. And Hullet! And it's a goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, it wouldn't...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Vietnam come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Hullet. Rummenigge. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. The message is clear, none shall pass. Lobbed in behind. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pirlo calmly anticipates. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, shot a goal! Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Pirlo. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening them down now.
And the shot's on here.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Done delicately. No luck with that dink over the top.
Suarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
substituição no time do Brasil.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 32, camisa 17, camisa 10.
And he's there to clear it.
Camisa 6. Deixando o
And
campo
now
para
a sudden
entrada
chance to
dele.
counter.
Camisa 11, camisa 9.
He's looking to
camisa
set free a runner.
24, camisa 13. Ronaldinho, camisa 22.
And they've got a throw.
Teremos uma substituição.
He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Lahm picks it up out wide. And it's Beckham.
In with a header!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Beckham. Quick look, then terrific header. And it's in. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Nice control. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Gnabry. He's in plenty of space here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bale! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, and again! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Gnabry. No way through. Beckham. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a nicely measured pass. Muscular approach does pay off here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, that was vital. Lahm crosses it into the big header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Messi, a lot of decent hits! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's shot a goal! Oh, that's another chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never...
It's there! Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. David Villa. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And it's Belletti. And the shot! It's a goal kick. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. He's away. Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Belletti. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's in! Big chance! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
De Bruyne.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, there's plenty of chance! Cafu with the clearance. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, good-looking ball. David Villa, and he's onside. And he's on his way! Luis Suarez. Half an hour played now. Now it's De Bruyne. He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's shifting through the gears here. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has not gone well. Gives it back. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Perez. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rummenigge. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi looking to add to his goal. Chouameni, and it's Belletti. And that is a little undercooked.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Belletti, Cafu, threads one in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and the finish! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And it's half-time here. Vietnam come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So it's back to business. No way through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. Tries a shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And this is Luis Suarez. He's got the shot away! It's in! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Perez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Perez. Now he's off and running. Cafu calmly anticipates. Belletti. Now it's Messi. Araujo with the foul. Chouameni. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Played out to the left flank. Played in by Roberto. Big header!
The attendance for this match was
not the best of headers.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Just eases him off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hullet tries to dink it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chouameni. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Belletti. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, nearly. De Bruyne engages and forces him off the ball. Van Dijk. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Belletti. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Belletti. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. And the ball is out of play. Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Neymar. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Neymar is behind this one. Neymar against the crossbar. Oh, right place, right time. Referee has just said play on. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And here's Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. That is good alertness. Hullet. Rummenigge. He's cut it out. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. And that has been cleared. Rummenigge. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Belletti. Araujo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character.